We are still, if you've been watching some of my other interviews, at the Republican rally on the river here in St. James Parish on Highway 61. With me is state representative, but soon to be, or running for, but soon to be state senator, right?
Well, that's if it's in God's plan and the voters get the message. So that's the goal.
You know, I'm going to say this. You're not one of those representatives that tries to be real flashy or inflammatory. You're one of those, and I'm giving you my opinion here, you're one of those very methodical-minded representatives that I've watched, you know, do some, I say, negotiating, talk with other people, talk with all the different groups to find the best way to write legislation. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, you know, I try to find where we can agree and get the trust of my members that I serve with. And when I talk to them about a bill and tell them, here's the problems with your bill, but here's maybe we can work to help achieve what you're trying to achieve, they've seen that I'm trying to help. And even if I disagree with what you're proposing, I can help you make it a better product and give you a better chance. You know, it might end up dying, but you know, I don't mind helping people.
But you know what? Sometimes even when legislation dies, in the process, the sharing of the information helps build future bridges for better legislation.
Yeah, absolutely. When someone introduces something and they see that there are problems with it, it kind of fleshes out, it brings out the opposition and brings out the weaknesses in your bill and where you have to work on it and where you have to try to improve it so that you can actually get something done. I mean, it's all great to have this uncompromising position where you are, but if you want to actually get something done, this is politics. This is the art of getting things done. And if you want to get something done, sometimes you have to work with people because they have concerns, they have their positions, and they have their convictions. And so we're trying to find something where everybody can meet somewhere to get something
So when you say work with people, you mean regardless of party or where their beliefs are, you want to work with them to be able to get things done for the benefit of the people. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, some things I'm totally opposed to, so I'm, you know, if it's something I'm totally opposed to and it goes strongly against my strongly held convictions and beliefs, then I'm going to do everything in my power to kill it. But I'm also not going to personalize it. I'm not going to attack someone's motives. I'm not going to attack someone's beliefs. I'm going to just say, hey, this is a bad bill, and I'm going to make sure it does. I'm going to do my best to make sure it never gets enacted into law.
Sometimes standing on the principle, whether people agree with you or not, shows that you're a man of principle and not just somebody who goes with the flow, correct?
Yeah, I mean, you want to be able to have the trust of people, and if they understand that it's not personal and you don't personalize it, they can respect you for your beliefs.
What are some things that you're trying to do to unite people in your community to feel confident that they can vote for you?
Well, for one, being honest with them, to be accessible, to share my cell phone number with them, to tell them, call me, don't wait till you're mad as a hornet before you call me. Get to know me. If you say, hey, I want to meet you for coffee, I want to come to your office and visit with you, let's have a group come over to the donut land in Destrehan to go and have coffee and donuts or the wonderful pigs in the blanket. You know, I'll love to meet you there and talk about things. But get to know your elected officials as a person, as people. We're not your enemy. We're here as your voice in Baton Rouge, and we're here to do what you want us to do, to vote your values and look out for your best interests.
Is that why in events like this, where we are today here in St. James Parish, is that why the events like this are important?
Yes, I think it's good to get my word out, and also to reinforce that we're all in this together. You know, one of the messages that all the governor's candidates had very, very closely aligned with my message, trying to make this state better so it's a place that we can keep our kids and our grandkids from moving, that we can bring our kids and grandkids back and have a place where people want to live and move to, not just visit because of our food, music, and unique culture, because it is a place that we can raise a family, that we can have good jobs, and we can have a thriving economy.
And you're committed to that in this race.
Absolutely. I've been committed to that for the last 12 years.
I love it.
So,
Representative Miller, thank you so much. I really appreciate
Thank
your time.
you.
I'm going to have you on again so people want to get to know more about you. It's a happen soon, all right?
absolutely.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Everybody else, share a lot of these videos because I think that some of these interviews are the best way to get to know the candidates, just like Representative Miller said. Thank you so much.